going to the coffee shop because my Wi-Fi is not working. Procrastinated all morning long. Finally sat down to work at like 10:30 my Wi-Fi goes out. If that's not the universe telling me to stop procrastinating. 4 p.m. Friday. My plan? 100 pages left in Demon Copperhead. That's what I'm gonna do tonight. There's also a lot of crafting to be done this weekend. I started this bag months ago. I mean, it's finished. I just need to line it. I have it pinned and everything. I don't know why I don't finish things. These are fingerless gloves that I started probably 2 years ago. I want to finish them because I'm about to start a office job again, and I know it's about to be frigid in there every single day. This is something I began last night. It's going to be a spiderweb top. I think it's gonna come together really quickly, so I might just knock that out. I started making this scarf as well. I haven't actually tried it on yet. I think this is cute. I just needed something easy to work on, and so I started making a scarf with some yarn I already had on hand. Can you tell I like brown? Yeah, I really like brown and orange. I think this orange yarn I've used in everything. Wait, I'm realizing this color is everywhere in my house. There's also a bug up there. Okay, but first things first, I want to read this book. If you care to know my coffee recipe, it is equal parts wide awake cold brew espresso blend and Chobani extra creamy oat milk with 2 tablespoons of agave. I completely ripped off the recipe from Northern Vessel, which is a coffee shop here in Des Moines. Their cold brew latte is a very popular commodity here in Des Moines and we love it, but it does cost $8 if you tip. So I decided, okay, this is cold brew oat milk and agave and it slaps, and so I'm going to make that at home. I always get this way when I get to the end of a book. I start acting weird, like I don't want to finish it. Also, I'm the same way with hot dogs. Like I cannot eat the last bite of the end of a hot dog. It's like never really the same as the middle of the hot dog, you know? Like I can get through the first bite of a hot dog, which is basically the same as the last bite of a hot dog because I'm excited for the rest of the hot dog. But then once you get to the end of the hot dog, it's like you don't want that to be your last bite. It's like you want to remember the middle of the hot dog. So maybe I need to start biting the end off, like in the middle of eating it, and then maybe I would be able to finish a hot dog. Anyway, but I can't do that with a book. Some people do though. Some people read the end. Maybe this is why people do that. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? I'm just trying to say I don't want the book to be over, so I just keep putting off reading the end of it because I don't want to know. But also, like, obviously I want to know. I've done this with so many books over the years. Like I abandon it when I have like 50 pages left. I do this with crochet projects too. I mean, you saw the gloves I was making. You saw the purse that is almost done. You saw the scarf that's I don't know why I do it. I don't know. Update. I just heard thunder, so it's gonna be a really good night. The book is getting really bleak though. Do you hear that? Music to my ears. It's 7 p.m. and I'm in bed. I'm still very youthful though. I'm not in for the night, okay? I'm gonna get up because I have to go pick up pizza and watch Jeopardy with my boyfriend. Very, very youthful. I'm a normal 25-year-old. This is what all 25-year-olds do on a Friday night, okay? Really awkward way to light a candle. It didn't rain, by the way, which is so lame. I took a break from reading to just like be a weirdo and think about how badly I want to be Padme for Halloween and look up costume ideas, even though I have nowhere to go for Halloween. I'm on page 469 out of like 540, so still got a ways to go. Let's just read. It's not social hour right now. It's squirt time. That's what it was called at my school. Super quiet, uninterrupted reading time. Is that what it stood for? It was definitely squirt. I don't know what it stood for. Oh my god. So So I did finish the book last night and I loved it. More thoughts to come on that later, probably. I'm pretty bad at talking about books, but I'll do my best later. For right now, I am running some errands. I really want to go look at, not necessarily buy, the new Revenge of the Sith book that just came out. It's not new, it's like a new edition for the 20th anniversary, I think. I haven't read it, which is why I wanted to check it out in person and maybe read the first few pages, but it's absolutely gorgeous. And I've heard that it's a really good book that gives deeper insight into the characters. I, of course, saw it on TikTok. I saw the gorgeous illustrations and I was like, damn it, I need that. And so here we are. I don't know if I can actually spend $50 on a book. We'll see what happens when I get in there. And after that, I just want to bop around the thrift stores, maybe hit TJ Maxx. So yeah, let's go do that. Okay, I'm ready to talk about the book, I think. Demon Copperhead by Barbara Kingsolver. As far as I know, this has been very well received, very popular book. It won the Pulitzer, so it must be good. I mean, it was good. If you don't know what this is about, it is about a boy named Demon Copperhead, and he grows up in southern Appalachia and is born to a teen mom. It discusses a lot of issues like growing up in foster care, addiction, loss, all the relationships and people he meets along the way of his life. But it was so good. The characters drawn in such detail. I felt like I was reading a memoir. Like, this felt like a real person to me. Yeah, I loved it. I don't really know what to do with my life next. So I didn't end up getting the Star Wars book. I just don't think that's what I want to read next. I didn't want to spend $50 on something I wasn't gonna immediately go home and start reading, you know? Like, I wanted to be really excited and ready. But yeah, I'm still planning to buy it. I think I'm just gonna wait a bit. I think I would love to read this book around Christmas time because I just always equate Star Wars with Christmas time because of watching it with my family, I guess. And I just love a big sweeping sci-fi or fantasy series during the winter. So I'll either ask for it for Christmas or I'll buy it for myself as an early Christmas gift and then read it around that time. I think the next thing I'm actually going to read is V.E. Schwab's A Darker Shade of Magic. This is a fantasy set in a magical London. I don't really know too much about it, but someone on YouTube had recommended it, and then I saw it at Half Price Books, and I was wanting to read another V.E. Schwab. I didn't really know where to start, but I know I love London. I visited a few years ago, and I seriously get ill when I think about it because I miss it that much. Really excited to read about London, but also I know that I love V.E. Schwab's writing, like the way she writes about magic. So those two things together, I'm very intrigued by and excited to dive into. Okay, so what is next for me on this Saturday afternoon? I think I'm going to catch up on Stranger Things. I have like 2 whole seasons to watch, but I love that show and I don't know why I fell off. I'm gonna try to catch up so that I can watch the final season, and I'm gonna work on my little spiderweb top. always this successful on a Sunday. Most of my Sundays just like slip away without me even knowing what happened. And today I feel like I actually checked off so many things I wanted to do, not just like the things I needed to do, but the things I wanted to do to unwind and relax before the week starts. I went to the grocery store, I prepped my little lunches, I went for a walk and talked to my parents on the phone, and then I finished that top, which is crazy. I honestly didn't expect to finish it this weekend because I never finish anything, but it's just been a good weekend. It's been very low key, which is what I love. I did start reading A Darker Shade of Magic and I am absolutely hooked. I'm obsessed with it. It's like got really short chapters, which I feel like makes it really readable and easy to just keep reading. So anyway, that has been my weekend. I'm probably going to end this video here because when Jacob gets home, we're going to a haunted house. I've never been to a haunted house. I'm a little bit scared. That's my Sunday. Thank you for joining me this weekend. And I hope to see you in the next video. Bye.